Sup, ladies and gentlemen, and your Uncle Jay is back because I have a very interesting topic that I want to talk to you guys about. And I want to talk about this because I've been seeing this a lot on social networks, so stay tuned for this. But I want to know, in y'all's opinion, is traditional courting dead? And by courting, I mean because I've been seeing this on Facebook a lot. Like, a lot of girls say, well, where are all the guys that take out girls on dates? To be honest, I think that traditional dating really is starting to die out now because now we got social networking and people don't really even need to take the time to get to know each other anymore. And besides, now we live in the whole Netflix and chill era. Honest, a lot of dudes feel like that taking a girl out on a date is a waste of time because they feel like if they don't get no ass at the end of it, they feel like they failed. And fellas, I need y'all to pay close attention to this part right here because when you think that way, you set yourself up for disappointment because just because a woman says yes to go out on a date doesn't mean you're entitled to get some ass. But fellas, just remember, like when you go on a first date with a female, just remember these two things. First thing, if she wants to do anything with you or not, it is entirely up to her. It's her choice whether she wants to do anything or not. Second thing is that you shouldn't really go into a first date expecting sex anyway because the whole point of a first date is to get to know that person. And ladies, this part is for you. I feel like that if you want to be taken out on a date or if you want to be treated in a chivalrous manner, then I feel like that you should act as such. Example, you can't expect a dude to take you out on an expensive date and shower you with flowers and candy and gifts when you've been popping that poom poom and throwing that ass back for niggas who give you some weed and some cheap liquor and McDonald's fries. Second biggest thing is don't waste their time or your own because you should already know how far it's going to go with them. And like if you're not feeling them or if you're not really interested, then don't waste that person's time. And fellas, in the immortal words of Chris Rock, a woman knows she's going to sleep with you within the first 5 minutes of meeting you. So yeah, they might already know, but you don't. So it's up to you to not say anything dumb in that first 5. And that's part of a reason why I think that the 90-day or 5-date rule is a bunch of BS too. It's BS for several reasons, which I'll get into in the next couple of snaps. First reason is, why do you need a specific time limit as to whether you're going to do something with somebody or not? Like, if you're really feeling that person, if you like them and y'all feel comfortable, then why not? But a lot of dudes might feel like, well, man, if she gave it up to me on the first date, then I wonder how many other niggas she gave it up to. But if that really is the way you feel, then I feel like that's a way of immature thinking. Second reason, and this one is more geared toward the ladies, but what if you make him wait 90 days and you finally decide to give it to him and then you find out the sex is garbage? Or worse, what if you pull out a 4-inch dick? And the third reason is because a lot of people, especially mainly females, ain't as innocent as they put on because whether they want to admit it or not, they might make you wait 90 days for it, but a lot of them still be sleeping with their exes in the meantime. And I legit overheard 2 women talking about this too. One of them was like, well, I met this new guy and I really like him. I just want to see where it's going to go. But I don't know about giving it up to him yet, but I still want some sex. I'm going to still have sex. But yeah, she was like, yeah, I'm still going to have sex with my ex in the meantime while I still feel this new guy out. But thing is, why are you waiting for the new guy to screw up? And why the hell are you still having sex with your ex anyway? And I won't lie, I've only been offered sex 3 times on the first date by 3 different females. And I won't lie, most of the time I'm not going to turn it down. And a lot of times when you get offered sex on the first date, it's not because they really want to do it. A lot of them are offering you sex on the first date just to test you and just to see what you say. Because a couple of years ago, I did take this one girl out on a date, went to the park, movies, dinner, the whole 9. And then she's like, wow, I'm not used to guys, asking me out. I'm used to guys asking me to come over and chill. And the thing is, we both had that vibe. I was feeling her, she was feeling me, we was both feeling each other. And then, she offered it to me and I said no, just to see what her reaction was going to be. But yeah, I initially turned it down, but then she invited me back over to her place to see a movie, even though we just saw a movie. And something kind of might have happened after that. I can go into no detail. Oh yeah, fellas, and that right there is another reason why a lot of y'all don't get none on the first date. Is because a lot of y'all like to run your mouth and kiss and tell. That's the number one reason why. But just to wrap this up, I don't really think dating is dying out or nothing like that. I mean, I think it's still people who really believe in, old school traditional dating. I mean, you just got to find a person that you click with and that you think is worth your time. And for people who regularly watch my snaps, always keep this in mind. If I say anything that offend you, just remember, I'm nobody.